far-off things, bright enough to chase. Never saw the blessing right there in my place. Coffee in the morning, footsteps down the hall, arms that kept me steady when the world felt small. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. Not the things we wanted, not the plans we made. When time took the rest, what stayed was love. There were bills on the table and supper running late, tired little evenings held by simple grace. We didn't call it heaven, we just made it through. Now those plain old moments feel tender and true. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. Not the things we wanted, not the plans we made. When time took the rest, what stayed was love. Tell your younger heart, hold the small things near. The softest kind of living turns precious with the years. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. When time took the rest, what stayed was love. What stayed was love.
Two chairs on the porch sat empty for years. One held my anger, one held his tears. We both had our reasons, we both held our pride. But silence gets heavy when blood stands aside. Two chairs on the porch, one for me, one for him, waiting on two brothers to start over again. No perfect apology, no speech at the door, just two tired hearts needing peace more than war. He looked at me softly, I looked at the ground. The years between us made no holy sound. Then he said, I missed you. I said, I missed you too. And all that old distance broke clean in two. Two chairs on the porch, one for me, one for him, two-tired hearts needing peace more than war. Family can go quiet, but love may remain. One honest sentence can open years of pain. Two chairs on the porch, one for me, one for him, waiting on two brothers to start over again. Just two tired hearts needing peace more than war. Two chairs on the porch, we're empty no more. At 12 I knew that hallway by the cracks along the floor. Nurse Elaine would sit beside me when I begged to go no more. She counted every heartbeat and never rushed my fear. Said one day you'll leave this building and remember you were brave in here. I came back wearing white to the room where I once cried, with a name badge and a steady hand on the other side. Now when a frightened child asks me, will I make it through tonight, I sit down the way she sat with me. I came back wearing white. My first night on the evening ward, a little girl named June held the rail and whispered, please don't leave the room. I pulled a chair beside her, stayed till her breathing slowed, and heard Elaine in every word I somehow seemed to know. I came back wearing white to the room where I once cried, with a name badge and a steady hand on the other side. Now when a frightened child asks me, will I make it through tonight, I sit down the way she sat with me. I came back wearing white. Kindness never ends where the first good hands let go. It travels through the frightened till the healed become the hope. I came back wearing white, not because I had forgotten, but because one woman's patience gave me more than medicine. Now I hold another small hand and stay beside the bed. I became the kind of comfort she had given me instead. I sit down the way she sat with me. I came back wearing white. We never had a silver spoon, or much to call our own. Just two hearts and a little faith, trying to build a home. You wore patience in your smile, I wore worry on my face. But every time the world got hard, your hand became my grace. Now the years sit on our shoulders like a coat we learned to wear, and every line around your eyes looks like an answered prayer. The hard years were good to me. They taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. I wasn't always gentle, I wasn't always wise. Sometimes pride can close a heart and make a good man blind. But you knew the man inside me when I couldn't see him clear. You loved me through the winter till the spring came back here. Now the house is getting quieter and the evenings move slow, but I still hear forever in the way you say hello. The hard years were good to me. They taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. Some folks count the money, some count what they own. I count every morning that I didn't wake alone. If heaven keeps a record of the love that made it through, I hope it writes my story somewhere close to you. The hard years were good to me.
There's a quilt by the window, faded red and blue. Every square remembers someone that we knew. Mama's Sunday cotton, Daddy's working sleeve, little pieces gathered into what we still believe. The quilt by the window keeps the old love near, warms the quiet mornings, holds the missing years. No gold in its stitching, no fancy kind of thread, just the hands that loved us, living there instead. Grandma stitched it slowly when the nights were long, hummed a little country like a half-remembered song. Now I hold the corners when my heart feels warm, and I feel my people keeping me warm. The quilt by the window keeps the old love near, warms the quiet mornings, holds the missing years. No gold in its stitching, no fancy kind of thread, just the hands that loved us, living there instead. Some things never leave us, some love stays behind, sewn into the silence, gentle, old and kind. The quilt by the window keeps the old love near, warms the quiet mornings, holds the missing years. Just the hands that loved us, living there instead. The quilt by the window still keeps the old love near.
I keep a faded photograph in my old glove box, corners bent from years and coffee-colored spots. Every time I wander far from who I am, I see those smiling faces and turn soft again. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home. When the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone, it don't speak a sermon, it don't ask me why, it just brings me back gently when the road gets wide. There's a younger man there with his head held high. Didn't know how fast good years can pass by. Now I drive much slower than I did back then, trying to be worthy of those faces again. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home. When the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone, it don't speak a sermon, it don't ask me why, it just brings me back gently when the road gets wide. Some men need a map, some need a sign. I just need that picture from a kinder time. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home. When the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone, it brings me back gently when the road gets wide. That old photograph still keeps me close to home.
We carved our name so small,
no one else could see.
under the sugar maple. You first looked at me.
Wore your hair in ribbons, I wore my Sunday shoes. I didn't know much then, but I knew I loved you. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season, through every weather day.
When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
That tree has lost some branches,
like we have lost some time,
but you still call me darling,
and I still call you mine.
Your hands are softer now, my steps are not so fast,
but every time you smile,
I am young inside the past. Under the sugar maple
every weather day. When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
If one of us goes first,
let the other not be afraid.
love will keep on whispering
Under that old shade,
under the sugar
maple shade, we learn to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day.
love still found us standing
Under the sugar maple shade, under the sugar maple shade.
when the cupboard looked empty and the winter came thin. Someone crossed the gravel with a basket and a grin. No one called it charity, no one bowed their head. They just said we had extra and broke a loaf of bread. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Some brought wood for burning, some brought songs to sing, some brought quiet mercy, like it was a common thing. I was young and watching, too small to understand how heaven sometimes shows up in another person's hand. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Now when someone's weary, I know what to do. Give the kind of kindness that was given to you. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. When neighbors became kin.
Daddy walked in quiet with his hat in his hand. The week had come up short like it sometimes can. Old Mr. Harper smiled by the grocery door, said, take what you need, settle up once more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Flour for the cupboard, coffee in a can. Mama held the receipt like a blessing in her hand. I was young and watching, too small to see how a little bit of trust can feed a family. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Now when someone's hurting, I remember that story. A kind heart gives credit when life asks for more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Paid on Friday, mercy after all. Eddie called me from the hospital, said time was running short, then laughed and said, don't make my leaving one more door you close. He said, take my boy to baseball, call my mama every week, and don't spend all your mornings missing what you cannot keep. I started living for us both when he ran out of time, kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. I sat beside his mother every Sunday afternoon, took his son to every ball game like he asked me to. The boy grew tall and steady with his father's crooked grin, and every time he crossed that plate, I felt my old friend win. I started living for us both when he ran out of time, kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. Grief can close a man or teach him how to give. I could spend my years in mourning or honor him and live. I started living for us both and let the daylight in. Told his stories to his grandchild so they would know of him. I still miss him every season, but the missing does not own the life he placed before me when he could not carry on. I started living for us both. I still live my life for both of us. He backed into the mailbox, then laughed like he was fine. Asked me where my mother was, she'd been gone 5 years' time. His hands once held the wheel, steady through the snow. Now they shook above the dashboard and forgot which way to go. The day I took his keys, he looked so small to me. The hands that taught me how to drive were trembling at his knees. I said, Dad, let me take you. He said, son, please let me be. We both lost something sacred the day I took his keys. Now I drive him every Thursday to the feed store down the lane. He tells the same old stories and I listen just the same. Sometimes he calls me brother, sometimes he knows my name. But when an old song finds him, I can see my dad again. The day I took his keys, he looked so small to me. The hands that taught me how to drive were trembling at his knees. I said, Dad, let me take you. He said, son, please let me be. We both lost something sacred the day I took his keys. Someday he may forget me before I'm ready to, but I will still remember the man who taught me what to do. The day I took his keys, I thought I took his pride. Now I know I only changed who sat on either side. He once carried me through childhood, now he leans a little on me. Love changed seats between us the day I took his keys. Love changed seats between us the day I took his keys. My granddaughter was 2 years old when the doctor made it clear she would know the world much differently from the way that I could hear. Her mother signed the word for milk, then showed me how to say I love you with 3 simple signs I practiced every day. When my hands learned to listen, she had so much she could say. Every question, every story had been waiting on the way. She was never without language. I was only standing still when my hands learned to listen. I began to know her world. At first my fingers stumbled and my face forgot its part. She would laugh and gently guide me, then we'd try again from start. The morning she signed Grandma from across the crowded room, no spoken word had ever reached my heart the way that moved. When my hands learned to listen, she had so much she could say. Every question, every story had been waiting on the way. She was never without language. I was only standing still when my hands learned to listen. I began to know her world. Love is more than speaking in the ways you've always known. Sometimes love must learn a language it has never used before. Now my hands have learned to listen, and her stories fill the air. She tells me what she dreamed of. I tell her I'll be there. She was never waiting, voiceless. She was waiting to be known. When my hands learned to listen, we were never far apart. She signed, I love you, and I answered from my heart. didn't know the verses half as well as we knew pain, but somebody started singing and the room felt young again. Old hands kept the rhythm, young hearts found the line, and every tired sorrow loosened up in time. No one sang it perfect, but everybody knew the feeling in the melody was honest, warm and true. It was a song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back. Mama held the high notes, Daddy kept them low. Children laughed through half the words, but somehow made them glow. Neighbors by the doorway, friends we hadn't seen, came carrying their troubles and left a little clean. That old tune had a kindness no money ever buys. It could gather broken people and make them lift their eyes. It was the song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back. Years can take the faces, time can change the room, but love keeps finding voices for the ones we lost too soon. And when my faith runs empty, when my courage starts to bend, I hear that old song rising and I find my way again. It was the song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back. When the mill whistle quit, the whole town stood still. Lunch pails by the doorway, dust on every sill. Men stared at their boots, women held their breath. A silence fell so heavy, it felt too proud for death. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of. Not by what we earned, but how we held the ones we loved. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. Mr. Coleman sold peaches from his pickup bed. Mrs. Lane made soup and left it on the steps. Nobody called it charity, nobody bowed in shame. We just passed around courage and called each other's name. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of. Not by what we earned, but how we held the ones we loved. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. A town can lose its wages and still not lose its soul. If one hand helps another when the nights turn cold. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of. Not by what we lost, but how we kept on loving. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. Left with my pride in my pocket and a silence in my chest. Thought the farther I could wander, the more I'd forget the rest. But every mile got heavy, every night knew my name. I learned you can't outrun sorrow when you carry all the blame. Then the morning came easy on a road I used to know. And something in the gravel told my heart to let it go. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been. They don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. I wasn't looking for mercy, I was looking for a sign. Maybe one small piece of heaven I could call a friend of mine. There was no choir singing, no thunder in the sky, just a quiet little sunrise and a tear I didn't hide. I pulled over by the shoulder, let the old hurt pass through. For the first time in forever, I felt almost new. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been. They don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. I still have things to answer for, still have words I should have said, but I don't bow to yesterday like it owns the life ahead. A man can turn around, a heart can make it through. Sometimes grace is just a road that waits for you. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They keep your name in the sunlight like a Bible on a shelf. They just lead you back slowly to the man you almost knew. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. I wake before the daylight daylight and hear you in the room, moving soft and easy like an old sweet tune.
You pour mine with sugar, I pour yours plain. Same 2 coffee cups through sunshine and rain.
2 coffee cups at dawn and your hand close to mine. No need for big words after all this time.
The world can keep its riches,
It's silver and it's song,
I have all I wanted
in 2 coffee cups at dawn. We don't talk of forever like we used to do, but every quiet morning I choose it again with you.
The years have made us slower, but not less true. I still see my whole life sitting there with you.
2 coffee cups at dawn and your hand close to mine. No need for big words after all this time.
The world can keep its riches,
It's silver and it's song,
I have all I wanted
in 2 coffee cups at dawn.
If love is in the little things,
Then we were rich all along,
every morning proved it
before the day came on. 2 coffee cups at dawn
and your hand close to mine.
No need for big words
After all this time,
I have all I wanted
in 2 coffee cups at dawn.
2 coffee cups at dawn,
And your hand close to mine.
the county fair lights were shining in your eyes. You won me a ribbon and a paper bag of fries. We had no tomorrow, we had no plan, just 2 young hearts laughing hand in hand. The county fair lights still shine in my mind like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. The Ferris wheel stopped at the top of the sky. You said, "Don't look down," and I said, "I won't try." That was the first night I knew love was real, not from what you promised, but from how you made me feel. The county fair lights still shine in my mind like a little piece of heaven
from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. Some summers leave quietly, some never fade. They live in the music the old bands play. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slow time. I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair, at the county fair, where young love stays.
The flower on her hands looked like morning snow. She never said she worried, but somehow I would know. She'd smile at the window while the bread would rise, hiding all her tired behind those gentle eyes. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. She fed us through the lean years with faith I couldn't see. The flower on her hands still lives in me. I was young and careless, wanted bigger things, never knew the beauty in simple offerings. Now I make my own bread when the hard days start, and I feel her courage moving through my heart. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. She fed us through the lean years with faith I couldn't see. The flower on her hands still lives in me. Some women build a home without a single crown. They lift the whole world up and never make a sound. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. The flower on her hands still lives in me. The flower on her hands still lives in me.
One hand held another when the hard week came. No one asked for credit,
no one signed a name. A coat left on a doorstep, a ride through pouring rain. Small things look like heaven when hope was hard to claim. A little mercy made the rounds through every tired heart in town. It lifted what was heavy without making a sound. No gold, no glory, no trumpet, no crown, just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. Old Mrs. Carter baked more than she could eat, left half for the widow down on Maple Street. Then that widow sang Sunday for a man who'd lost his way, and he found one good reason to try another day. A little mercy made the rounds through every tired heart in town. It lifted what was heavy without making a sound. No gold, no glory, no trumpet, no crown, just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. What you give in kindness may travel farther still. One small cup of water can turn into a well. A little mercy made the rounds through every tired heart in town. It lifted what was heavy without making a sound. Just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. A little mercy made the rounds. The storm came down at midnight, hard across the farm.
I saw you by the doorway with one lantern in your arm.
The calves were getting restless, the wind had split the gate.
You said, stay here, darling,
but I was not afraid. One lantern in the barn
was enough for us to see.
Your hand reaching for mine,
mine reaching back for thee.
The whole world sounded broken,
but our hearts stayed warm.
We found love still burning
with one lantern in the barn.
Your dress was wet with rain. Your hair was coming loose.
You held that gate together like love had taught you to.
One lantern in the barn
was enough for us to see.
Your hand reaching for mine,
mine reaching back for thee.
The whole world sounded broken,
but our hearts stayed warm.
We found love still burning
with one lantern in the barn.
Some nights show you clearly
what daylight cannot say.
A heart that stands beside you
is the heart that stays.
One lantern in the barn
was enough for us to see.
Your hand reaching for mine,
mine reaching back for thee.
We found love still burning
with one lantern in the barn.
One lantern in the barn
still shines inside my heart.
I closed a lot of doors when love left town. Packed up the pictures, turned old memories down. But I kept one window open just a little for morning light and a heart in the middle. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open and hope came back again. I stopped asking questions no answer could mend. Some stories close softly before they can end. But the birds kept singing by the maple tree, like the world was still gentle and waiting for me. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open and hope came back again. Now I don't fear the morning, I don't curse the past. Some broken things leave slowly, but peace can last. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I kept one window open and hope came back again. Hope came back again through one open window.
The doctor spoke in whispers, but I heard every word.
The light would lead me slowly,
and darkness would be learned.
I drove us home in silence,
then held you through the night,
and promised I would tell you
everything still touched by light. You named the morning for me, the gold along the east, the steam above the teacup, the robin in the leaves. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice became my view. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you.
I told you when the maples
turn yellow into red,
I learned your face by touching
the lines the years had left. You named the morning for me, the gold along the east, the steam above the teacup, the robin in the leaves. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice became my view. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you.
I lost the shape of distance,
But never lost your hand.
but never lost your hand.
Love found another language and taught us how to stand. You named the morning for me, the rain against the glass, the color of my Sunday dress, the shadows moving past. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice stayed warm and true. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you. I still see
The invitation came on Tuesday with no letter tucked inside. Just a date, a little chapel, and her name beside a bridegroom's. We had not spoken in 5 years, pride had taken both our tongues. But I pressed my only suit and drove there before dawn. I came to hear her say I do, not to ask her to forgive, just to see the woman she became and bless the life she lived. I took a chair behind the family where she might not see me through. I only came to hear my daughter stand and say I do. She found me after pictures, standing near the chapel wall. For a second she said nothing, then she crossed that crowded hall. She said, Dad, I kept one dance in case you chose to come. I held a child I'd lost to pride and heard the old band start. I came to hear her say I do, not to ask her to forgive, just to see the woman she became and bless the life she lived. I thought I'd leave there quietly before the evening moved, but she saved one dance for Daddy after saying I do. We could not mend 5 silent years inside a single song, but one slow dance gave both our hearts a place to start from. I came to hear her say I do, and found one promise more, that love can wait through wounded years and still unlock a door. I held my daughter gently, like I did when she was 2, and thank the Lord I came that day to hear her say I do. She saved one dance for Daddy after saying I do.
She came with one small suitcase and a rabbit missing one ear. Her mama needed healing more than promises could give,
So we made the spare room ready
and learned her way to live.
I had just stopped working. You had plans to travel west.
Then a 7-year-old heartbeat changed what we called rest. At 62, we started again. School shoes and bedtime prayers, lunchbox notes on Monday, and ribbons in her hair. Our backs were not as strong, but love still knew when to make two old hearts parents at 62 again.
I learned the names of teachers and how to pack her lunch.
I sat through every nightmare till she trusted sleep enough. At 62, we started again. School shoes and bedtime prayers, lunchbox notes on Monday, and ribbons in her hair. Our backs were not as strong, but love still knew when to make two old hearts parents at 62 again. Her mama calls each Sunday.
Her voice is getting clear.
We tell her, keep on healing. Your little girl is safe here. At 62, we started again and found what age could do. Patience came much easier the second time around too. We lost the quiet future we once imagined then, but gained a child who taught us how to live young again. At 62, we learned to live young again.
Honky tonk piano turned around, soft shuffle drums enter. I carried anger proudly like a medal on my chest, kept my sorries locked away and called the silence rest. I thought a man was weaker if he let his heart be shown, but the coldest kind of prison is the one you build alone. Then one morning I was tired of defending every scar. I looked into the mirror and saw how far I'd gone. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go.
no grand confession, I made no holy speech. Just called the ones I wounded and spoke soft enough to reach. Some forgave me easy, some had nothing left to say. But I took the truth they gave me and I walked a better way. There's a grace in being honest, there's a cost in staying blind, but a heart can still grow tender if it turns itself in time. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I still get it wrong sometimes, still have storms beneath my skin, but I don't feed the fire now the way I once did then. If love stands at the doorway, I don't make it beg to stay. I open up my hands and let the hard words fade away. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. Rain on the clothesline, sheets blowing slow. Mama said let it fall, we still got tomorrow. The roof had a whisper, the floor had a creak, but love made us warmer than money could keep. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. I used to want diamonds and faraway lights. Now I miss that kitchen on those rainy nights. The bread in the oven the song in the hall, the way simple living could still hold us all. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. Some folks call it poor, I call it grace. Love looks so honest in that humble place. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. Just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. Rain on the clothesline still brings me home. The cupboard looked empty, the winter came hard. Daddy split firewood out in the yard. Mama set the table with a prayer in her eyes. We had almost nothing, but nobody cried. The last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No feast, no silver, no easy road prepared, but no one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. Neighbors came knocking with beans in a sack. We gave them warm laughter, and they gave it back. Children kept singing by the stove's low flame. Hard times felt smaller when we called each other's name. The last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No feast, no silver, no easy road prepared, but no one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. I've seen richer houses feel colder than stone. We had little to offer, but no one stood alone.
last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. The last biscuit was shared.
He came with one red suitcase and guarded little lies. His mother told me go slow, he's heard too many goodbyes. I never asked for daddy, I just showed up each day, fixed the chain on his bicycle, and stayed when storms came. I signed below his name on a cold courthouse line. He squeezed my hand so tightly, I knew that boy was mine. Blood didn't start our story, love had written every page. I signed below his name, but he had changed mine first. He stood beside the judge, trying hard to look grown, then whispered, "Can we leave now? I want to go back home." Outside beneath the flagpole, he finally called me Dad. One word gave me everything I never knew I lacked. I signed below his name on a cold courthouse line. He squeezed my hand so tightly, I knew that boy was mine. Blood didn't start our story, love had written every page. I signed below his name, but he had changed mine first. A father is not only the man there at the start, sometimes he is the one who stays and earns a child's heart. I signed below his name, but the truth was plain to see. Long before those papers, he had already chosen me. Blood didn't start our story, love had written every page. I signed below his name and walked outside his dad. I signed below his name and walked outside his dad. We started with a rental and a roof that leaked in rain. I had more dreams than dollars. You had patience in your name.
I patched your Sunday jacket. You were the over time. We never called it easy,
but your hand stayed in mine. We kept the same last name through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together.
no gold on our table,
No fortune, no fame,
but love kept us standing.
we kept the same last name. I wasn't always gentle, I was proud and slow to bend.
I wasn't always fearless,
but I never
stopped being your friend.
We kept the same last name through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together.
No gold on our table,
No fortune, no fame,
but love kept us standing.
we kept the same
Last name.
Now the mirror shows the years, but your smile still looks the same.
If I had one life over,
I would choose that name again. We kept the same last name
through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together. Love kept us standing. We kept the same last name. We kept the same last name.
There were 3 car seats in my truck where my tools used to ride. The call came on a Tuesday from a county hospital. My sister would not make it, and her children needed someone. I was 41 and single, knew nothing about kids, but 3 small faces watched me, so I said I'll take them in. 3 car seats in my truck where my tools used to ride. 3 lunch boxes on the counter, 3 small fears at night. I didn't know the answers, I just knew I had to show up. My whole life changed direction with 3 car seats in my truck. I learned to fix ponytails and sign the reading sheets, burn the first few dinners, then mastered macaroni cheese. The youngest called me daddy, then covered up her mouth. I said, you can call me anything, just know I'm not walking out. 3 car seats in my truck where my tools used to ride. 3 lunch boxes on the counter, 3 small fears at night. I didn't know the answers, I just knew I had to show up. My whole life changed direction with 3 car seats in my truck. I lost the quiet future I thought belonged to me, and found a better purpose in one instant family. 3 car seats in my truck, now the oldest one can drive. The middle starts college, the youngest is 15. I never had the answers, I just never gave them up. They made a father from an uncle with 3 car seats in my truck. They made a father from an uncle with 3 car seats in my truck. When Mama's room went silent, I opened up the drawer. Her wedding ring was wrapped inside the handkerchief she wore. The note said for my oldest, so I slipped it on that day, while my sister packed the medicine and folded clothes away. I had called on Sunday evenings, she had stayed through every night, and the gold upon my finger suddenly did not feel right. The ring belonged to her, not by paper, not by name. She gave Mama every midnight while I lived 3 towns away. I wore gold upon my finger, she had carried all the weight. The ring belonged to her, so I gave it back that day. She said, Mama chose you for it. I said, Mama couldn't see how much love you gave in silence while I lived conveniently. Then I placed it in her palm and watched the years come down. 2 sisters who had lost each other finally turned around. The ring belonged to her, not by paper, not by name. She gave Mama every midnight while I lived 3 towns away. I wore gold upon my finger, she had carried all the weight. The ring belonged to her, so I gave it back that day. Some treasures are inherited, some are earned through what we do, and sometimes saying I was wrong is how love starts anew. The ring belonged
and I finally see the sacrifice I failed to understand. We cannot change the distance or recover every day, but the ring brought back my sister when I gave my pride away. The ring brought back my sister